Tell me when you want me to start.
Go ahead.
Okay. So we're just, I think tonight what we're going to do is just go over, any questions that you have, any concerns and your struggles. And this is to help you, and we definitely want you to, become diamond. We don't want to sit there and let you struggle. We want you to become diamond, and we want to see you keep moving on. And honestly, though, guys, diamond. Oh, what?
Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Sorry, KJ. That was my fault.
Getting diamond is just a mindset. You just have to get your mind there. It is not. We complicate this business way too much. I complicate it. Carolyn, I know, has complicated. We do. Getting to diamond is a mindset. Not all of your coaches are going to work the business. I know, one of Jamie's coach, she got to diamond just by purely signing discount coaches. Of course, she knows that she's going to have to move on from there. But getting to diamond is just a mindset. It is making that list out and talking to everybody that would even be interested just for the discount. They don't have to be working coaches, and you don't have to think, I don't want to sign her as a coach because she's not going to be, you just need to be making those connections and messaging people. And like you guys, sticking in the training, I know, okay, I have 3 boys. I have my youngest being 1, and they're all over the place. And that's like I said, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, I know a lot of you guys already do that. But you just have to not let this training overwhelm you. And when someone says they're getting overwhelmed, I want to say, in a way, you're going to have to get used to it, because you want to be an entrepreneur. You want to be a diamond coach. You want to move on. You're going to have days where you're overwhelmed. But the best advice that I can give you, because I do know a lot of people do get overwhelmed, the best advice I can give you is time management. That was something I used to struggle with. Some of you, like Lissy, I know for one, she gets up, in Sandy, they like get up super early. So they get this, I don't know anybody else on, but they're up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'll never forget the first time somebody said, you need to get your butt up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And if you guys have not read The Miracle Morning, it is the freaking best book ever. And basically, I don't do my workout in the morning. I know some people have to. I do it at 9 o'clock in the morning. But when I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, the very first thing I do is my personal development. Because if my mind is not right, and this is something, Carolyn, you can stop me anytime, but this is something that has changed my business. I might have 100 messages beeping through on my phone, but I do not answer anybody back until I have done at least 15 minutes of personal development. Because I know if my mind is not right, then I am not going to be talking to them or answering their questions the best possible way. But this is me. This has helped me when I'm talking to people. So I always do my personal development in the morning. And now I write down mantras, like, things about myself, what I want to do this week, what I want to become. I write down positive affirmations every morning. And then I get to work on my power hour. So this is what I'm doing in the morning. I'm working my business. So, if you can do that, that's pretty awesome, because when you get home and life is crazy, you don't have to worry about it, because that part's already done. Everybody's going to have their own way of doing things, of course, but that has helped me. Turn off your notifications on your phone. You don't need your notifications on your phone, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you're in 1,000 groups like I'm in, and your phone is beeping all day long, there's been times, we have a pond right here, I'm like, I just want to throw my phone in the pond. I'm just going to throw it in the pond and be done with it. Because how many of you raise your hand if you like that noise, just like, if you are anxious like me and you're like getting kids up, all you hear is beep, 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 and you're like freaking out. How many of you have that problem? Or am I just only the crazy one? Okay. It bothers the crap out of me. And I'm like, I thought at first, I have to get back with him right away. That is not true. This is something that my upline coach taught me, and has helped me so much. Have you can become a diamond working this business 1 hour a day. You just have to have set, focused time. So you need to have business hours because you're treating this like a business. Because I believe if you want to be a diamond coach, I'm sure that you have big plans to be star diamond coaches. I mean, how many want that? How many want to quit their jobs? How many want to stay home full time, pay off debt, go on trips, whatever? Okay. Then this is what I highly suggest. Carolyn has her own way, and she can talk to you because she obviously stays home now too. But you have to treat this like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, you're going to get paid like a hobby, and you're going to be a hobby coach, and you don't want to be a hobby coach. So if you're really on your phone all day, and you just don't have a system, you're a hobby coach. You need to have business hours set. If you have a 9-to-5 job and you clock out at 5, do you go back into work the next hour just for the heck of it? No. So you have to have set business hours. So I'm going to tell you something. I stay home with my kids and they're crazy. Like I said, I do my work in the morning, but I shut my notifications off during the day. And when they go down for their nap, which whatever time that might be, 2 o'clock, that is when I get online and I kill it for an hour, half an hour, whatever you have, and I am messaging all of my people. And I might not get back to them till the next day because I'm going to turn off my phone. And then when they go to bed at night, then I'm going to message people again. So this has helped me because if you guys have ever been like I was, where I felt like I had to message them right away and I have to do this right away, and I'm driving down the road and I'm trying to text people back. How many of you guys have done that? I hope there's no cops on here, but anyways.
You shouldn't drive and text at the same time.
We've all done it, okay? We've all done it. I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you one, and you guys ask questions. I can talk too much, so I'm going to, one more thing, and then you can ask questions, and Carolyn. But something that has really helped my business and changed my business, if you are busy and you're on the go a lot like me, I love the voice messenger app. I love to do voice messages. So, you know what I'm talking about, right? How many of you do the voice message thing? Okay. So as I'm driving my kids to school in the morning, I can get 10 invites done if I want to. Have my little list out and people love to hear your voice. They love that more than you typing them a message because they can feel the passion in your voice. And by the time I get home, I'm like, I've already invited 10 people on my way to take him to school, 10 minutes, right? So that's a suggestion that's helped me a lot. If you're on the road a lot, doing that. When you get home, maybe the last thing you want to do is do your personal development. Do it in the car. Do it in the morning on the way to work. On the way home from work, do your invites with the voice messenger app. I'm just giving you tips that have helped me. But no matter what, if you want to become a diamond coach, you have to be doing personal development. That is like more important than your workout. It is a non-negotiable. It's like brushing my teeth every day. It is like a no-brainer because you cannot change the lives of other people, which is even your own team and your customers, if you are not improving on yourself every single day. You are a business person. And something that's helped me a lot too is start talking and walking like you are already a diamond coach. I don't know if you're an emerald. If you're emerald on here, don't get on Facebook and put emerald coach. This was something Chalene Johnson taught us. Don't put emerald coach on your profile. It should not say emerald beachbody coach. That's something I will never forget her teaching us. It should never say emerald.
It shouldn't say beachbody.
No, period. Yeah, and I see that so much. No, you're not lying. If you're doing your personal development and you're doing your affirmations, you have to wake up every single morning and say, I am a diamond coach and I'm going to act like a diamond coach. So when you get on Facebook, say you had a paycheck of $40, you talk about that and you don't want to say $40. You say, I'm having a girl day. They don't have to know that it was $40. You can get your eyebrows done and your nails painted, pay for it. That is the truth. I'm having a girl day. Thank you, Beachbody. You always have to be throwing in those jabs to your business, that you are a business owner. I do believe everybody needs a sweaty workout picture every single day. But I will say this, if the only thing you're posting is workout pictures, people will honestly think that you just love to work out. They will not know you run a business. I've heard this from time and time again. Oh, you have a business? Like, yeah. Oh, I just thought you like to work out all the time. No, no, no. Okay, so that is why every single day you have to be throwing jabs in that you are running a business. And I do this all the time on my page. You guys can check out my page and see, I make it my mission to learn every day. And, if you're getting groceries from the store, and Amy Davis, my coach on here, had a great post the other day. If you're getting groceries from the store, you better get your darn, if you guys don't know what burst mode is, we can get into that later. Message Me is the best darn app in the world. Chalene Johnson uses it.
What is it?
Burst mode.
Oh, yeah.
It'll take up to 1,000 pictures at one time. It goes like this, right? It's the coolest app ever. And get one of the cell phone tripods at Walmart, okay? As you're getting your groceries, I mean, my neighbors must think I'm crazy because I'm out there doing all kinds of power jumps and what, but I don't care. They don't pay my bills. So there you go. Get the tripod, right? Get the app Burst Mode. Chalene Johnson is the one who told me about this app, not personally, but she told us in a training. Burst Mode. And take some pictures, like taking pictures of yourself getting your groceries out of the car, if that's what Beachbody did for you that day. If you want to go outside, I did a really cool post one time. My kids went to sleep and I was like, okay, what can I do? What can I do creative? So I went outside, put my Burst Mode app on, and I put, Burst Mode, yeah. And I put, moms be like, both kids napping at the same time. So with my Burst Mode app, I just did a bunch of power jumps, a bunch of different workout moves, and then I picked out of the 1,000, there might be one or two that, okay, I think this one will work. And then I use the app Photofy. There's lots of different apps. I'm sure you guys probably use all of these. But I go to Pinterest and I just get ideas and I might look, okay, Photofy. Moms who like to work out. I might just look that up. And I will see a picture of a mom with her baby in her stroller and a really cool quote. And I will take that idea, but I will use my picture and the Photofy, my post. Don't be posting Pinterest pictures all the time. Once every now and then is cool, but no, that doesn't do nothing. You might get a couple likes. Oh, that's a nice little quote. Oh, like that's cute. It is not branding you. You are not building a brand if you do that. So all these awesome Pinterest photos that we see, get your apps out, get used to getting your pictures taken and start to love it. I might be having a really bad hair day, and that's another thing about me is I'm just very honest. And I woke up the other morning and I just like, this is how I woke up, and I took that picture and I got tons of interaction with it because I'm real. I'm not made up all the time. So be yourself, but use that app and you guys will have the most fun with it. I highly suggest go to Pinterest and get tons of ideas. Whatever your brand is, maybe you're in the military, look at military stuff. You're doing, 22-minute hardcore. Get that Burst Mode app, start taking pictures. With you and your kids, it's so funny. I'll be working out with my kids, and then I'll be after the workout's done, I'll be like, okay, come here, Max Jack, jump on me, or I might throw him up in the air or something, but I'll have that app on the whole time. And I will get a really good picture of me throwing my kid up in the air, and then I will do a jab on my post about how I'm so blessed to stay home and be able to do this business. That's a jab. So I will shut up because I can talk all freaking day long. And but if you guys have questions, just message me on Facebook too. And on here as well. Carolyn, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys just want to ask questions because I was not really sure what we were talking about tonight. So we just kind of ad-libbing. You guys are all muted right now, and we also have a time limit because Brandy has to get on another Zoom call after this one. So we only have, we've got plenty of time, but she has to get on that one at 9. So does anybody have any questions? If you have questions, I don't know if you probably can see where you unmute yourself. If you can't, raise your hand and I'll unmute you. Come on, you got us here for like 45 minutes. Ask questions.
Okay, you guys want to be diamond coaches, right? You have to get over the fear. I'm going to tell you what really put me out of my fear. I am in this group, Carolina Beach. It's called BB Study Group. And I was like, does any of you guys know who Jason Diebold is? I can never say his name right, but raise your hand if you do.
Diebold.
Yeah, I can never say it right. Okay. Well, I've always just, when I really got this business, when I went to leadership for the very first time and he spoke, I was like, my mouth dropped when I seen how much money he made off of team volume every single month. It was crazy. Oh my God, it was so crazy. And that was when it kind of dawned on me, like recruiting. That is what you have to do to build residual income. You constantly have to be recruiting. You need a goal every month. I'm going to sign 5 new coaches. It might not be 5 for you. Maybe it's 2. I'm going to sign 2 new coaches every single month. It's a non-negotiable. No matter what, I'm going to sign 2 coaches, even if they're discount, because that is what's going to build that residual income. If you want a residual income coming in every single week, you need to build a team. Get to diamond. And so he posted in that Beachbody study group that I'm looking for a few coaches to do a diamond training with. I don't know what was going on, but something just made me click. I'll help. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe what I just did. Because that is so out of my comfort zone. But I got to help in this training with these other coaches that I felt like I had I felt like I didn't even belong there, So you have to not be scared. You have to be confident. And that is a personal development issue. If you're not confident, you've got to start doing more personal development. If that's something you struggle with, being confident and being worried what people think, then read You're a Badass. I'm sure you guys have all of my coaches have read it. If you've not read that one, I love Joel Osteen. Even if you're not a religious person, he totally will rock your socks off, like make you believe in yourself. Because, this business is unsexy. It's not sexy at all. Like you see all the cute pictures on Facebook, but really this is like, I washed my hair today for the first time in 4 days, that kind of thing. Because I have to do a video tonight because I'm home. I'm working in front of a computer and talking to people. So, it's not cute every day, but you have to do those things every day, and you just have to get out of your comfort zone. You can't be scared to ask questions.
Right.
Ask so you can learn from people. That is my thing. You need to learn something about this business every single day.
Right. And there's no stupid questions.
No. Oh my God, no. Absolutely not.
That's what we're here for. We're here to answer your questions.
So ask away. Because you guys are all at Success Club 10 right now, right?
So I have a question.
Okay.
How long do you usually wait to follow up with someone? After you've already followed up with them?
It depends. I usually give, if it's for a coaching opportunity, I usually give them a couple of days and I tell them when I'm going to follow up with them. And then I follow up with them when I tell them I'm going to. Same thing with challenge groups, actually. Do
you normally just ask them, or do you tell them?
Well, I ask them, do you think you'll have time to watch this video, either today or tomorrow? And if they say yes, then I say, okay, great. I will follow up with you. If it's tomorrow, I'll follow up with you on Friday. So I follow up with them on the day after they say, so just to give them a little extra time. Challenge groups, same thing if I send them a video. Do you think you'll have time to watch this video tonight or tomorrow? Same thing. I give them a time frame and I tell them when I'm going to follow up with them so that they know that, it's not a surprise when I follow up with them. Because I told them when I was going to do it. So.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Jill has a question too.
Go, Jill.
Yeah, I have a question. Mine is about the right and left leg. I know it's probably confusing to maybe some other people in here as well. So I remember Brandy had a call about a month ago with Christine, and she was talking about left and right legs. And right now I have 4 coaches on my right leg and only 1 on my left, but my right leg is my weak leg. So should I have a couple coaches that are going to be signing here soon. Do I need to put them on my weak leg, or do I need to make it even so when I become diamond, hopefully soon? Because I do have one coach that just started working in the business Friday, and she's already got challenge groups going and is possibly signing 2 coaches soon. So she will be my first emerald, and she's also on my weak leg.
Nice.
So I'm going to sign my husband as well. And I remember Christine saying that your husband should go on your weak leg, which would be my right. So that will give me 5 on my right leg and 1 on my left. So what do you recommend?
I would start putting people on your weak leg.
Okay.
You probably have a ton of volume on your right side. Is that your shared leg?
My volume's coming from my left side, but all my coaches are on my right. Most of my coaches are on my right side.
Okay. I would put, Brandy, what do you think? I think she should start putting some on her weaker leg so that she starts cycling.
You mean after you have those other coaches?
Yeah, like she had said, put your husband on your weak leg.
Oh, yes.
Early, so that would give me 4 on my right leg, but my right leg is my weak leg for volume. So I know I need 4 on each side for diamond, but yet.
When you get her 4 on the left, Carolyn, when you be working on getting the 4 on the left to get to diamond?
In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, there's so
Carolyn
many
knows more about this than I do.
Yeah. Well, I'm still not an expert. I'm just going by my experience. I was always told, and that's the way I've done it, is to try to get an even number of coaches on each side until you get to diamond. And then once you get to diamond rank, you strategize them.
Yes, that's what we were, yeah, that's right then.
And then one other thing too, I know you said Christine said to put your husband on your weak leg.
Right.
See, and I just watched a video by Lindsay Matway over the weekend, and she said, well, actually, it's kind of different. It depends on if you're good with recruiting or if you're good with sales. And if you're not sure of either, then you need to put your spouse on your strong leg, because then they will get volume from people above you. If you've got people above you putting people below you, he will get that also if he's underneath you on that strong leg. But see, and I probably just confused the hell out of you. I mean, there's just so many different ways that you can do it. And I'm just going by what you're telling me. So it could be different if I actually looked at it. If I actually looked at your genealogy and tried to see it. It's hard for me. I mean, I know what you're telling me, but I still would need to see it. I'm more of a visual person.
Okay.
In my opinion, though, I would put your next coaches on your other leg to balance out. You think, Manny? What did you just say?
Get to diamond, right, and then.
Sorry, I didn't say anything. That must have been you.
Did you unmute yourself?
I did. I was going to ask a question after.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I would probably just do that for now, and then once you get to diamond, then strategize where you want your other coaches to go. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Manny, go ahead.
So I feel like my question is more, I feel like I've gotten a lot more comfortable with like the follow-ups and the presenting the opportunities and stuff. Where I'm struggling is with the kind of, not so much the forming piece, but I feel like the initial interaction with people. If I haven't talked to them in a long time, I feel like people my age tend to be kind of skeptical when a message pops up like, hey, how's it going? Like, I feel like I keep getting kind of lukewarm reactions. They're like, now what do you want? Like, I feel like they almost want me to just come at them with the question and the invite and screw the whole like, hey, how's life thing.
Right, I know. And I actually struggle with that too. You know what, Brandy, do you have anything to say about that?
It sounds really bad, but I'm a Facebook stalker. So before I message that person, I will go look at their pictures for, take a quick skim at their pictures and just kind of maybe look at their posts and see what is going on in their life. And maybe they made a post, maybe they made a post that their daughter got married, right? Okay. Then I would say, oh my gosh, dude, I have not talked to you forever. Like, I just seen that your daughter got married. Congratulations. That is how I cold invite.
Okay.
I don't know if that helps or not.
Yeah.
But when I say, I mean a good Facebook stalker. I don't mean like, but I make sure that I skim out their page a little bit first. Like, maybe their kid started school and there is right there a conversation. I haven't talked to you forever, but I just seen that, your daughter started kindergarten. How exciting is that? There is a way to start a conversation, and they're not going to feel like that you are after them, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
If that helps, I hope so. I'm not for sure.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
It is, yeah. You definitely want to look at their pictures a little bit. Like, if it's a friend that you haven't seen in 10 years and you do, hey, dude, what's going on? He sees you're a coach. Yeah, he might be like, but if you go look at his pictures and go look at his past posts, then you can say, oh my gosh, I just seen, and then I put that person on my list, and I like every darn thing they ever put. I like and I comment. I make sure that I stay in their newsfeed all the freaking time.
Yep.
So ask every one of my coaches, like, that's what I did to them. Like, I like and I comment, and I'm like, because the more you like and comment on their stuff, you are going to show up in their newsfeed. So they're constantly going to be reminded of you. But if you just send that message like that, your life's going awesome, wow, good, great for you, whatever, and then they're not going to feel threatened, but then they start to see your posts. And then they're like, man, I need to lose 15 pounds. And they're going to be like, hey, yeah, my friend, I think I remember seeing he's a Beachbody coach. I might have to give him a message. That is just kind of what has worked for me. Sometimes it's hard when you're trying to get to Success Club 10 and you're an 8, I know, but those kind of times might be a little bit desperate, but that is normally what I do, starting the beginning of the month.
So my question about, though, like, Facebook stalking, where I run majority of my business off my like page, I hardly post on my personal page. So I'm still not going to show up in the newsfeed, right?
Well, no, after you start doing that training, you will.
I know, right? I listened to the first, the first, what was it? The early bird one. It was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. So I'll start implementing some of that
My
stuff.
like page is not my strong area.
You what?
I don't have time.
My like
when I get,
strong area yet.
but like, I don't have time to do the personal page and the like page. I had to pick one or forget it.
Janelle Summers said this. Go ahead, Carolyn, about that. Janelle Summers said this on a call, because I'm like you. I'm like, I get overwhelmed. I'm like, man, I can't, wow, like Instagram and post here. And she might have changed her ways a little bit, but this was on a call a couple years ago. And you're going to hear some coaches telling you not to do this. But here's the thing I learned. Don't, take a little bit of nuggets from everybody and do what's going to work for you. Because if you try to be like another coach and do exactly what they do, then you're just probably going to get overwhelmed and not do it at all. So do what works for you. So she said, I post the same darn thing. I don't know if she still does this now, but I post the same thing on Instagram, my like page, and my Facebook page. And that was a couple years ago. I don't know that she still does it now, but that is the advice. So every time, and I'm not saying this is the best advice, but every time I post something, it goes to Instagram, it goes to Pinterest now, and it goes to my like page all in one click.
It goes to Pinterest?
Yes. I put it on, I have the app on this, and on Pinterest, I have to go into Pinterest and do it, but it's not big.
Okay. I was going to say,
I don't come up with new content all the time. Like, it's the same post for everything that I'm doing.
Yeah, Rachel Liddell posts both. I don't know if she posts on Instagram the same stuff, but on her Facebook profile and her page, it's the same content, exact same content.
I wish I could do that, but I'm at work at the popular times.
Right.
So I can't be like, do your arm exercises, patient, while I post on social media for my other job.
Well,
That might not go over well. Which is why I use my like page, because I schedule everything out a week in advance.
Yeah. That's hard. I mean,
so maybe I could do more with Instagram, but it's still,
yeah, you still have to. Yeah, I don't use Instagram at all. So,
I think I just heard with Hootsuite you can schedule out to Instagram. I don't know if that'll.
Can I just say something real quick to try and help her?
Yes, go ahead. Who was that?
Is it KJ?
Yeah, she froze. I don't know.
Oh, she froze.
Yes. Am I still frozen?
No, you're good.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I struggled with that same thing that girl is talking about, and I do love the like page because I schedule them. So then what I do on my breaks on teaching, because I'm a full-time teacher, so I have 2 breaks a day. So I have my recess break where the kids are at recess when I don't have recess duty. And I literally copy and paste my post from my like page and put it on my wall page. So I am doing the same content, but I'm also putting it on my personal page. So if you even have like a couple of milliseconds to copy and paste, and you order that picture in your phone, you can automatically just put it right there on your wall and then copy. Did I freeze again?
No. Well, you're going in and out, but Rebecca, did you hear that?
I did, yeah. So I guess my question to people that put the same content on their profile page as their like page, are you talking you do it the same day too?
Yeah.
Or do you try to alternate like your days up a little bit so people that follow, that are friends with you that also follow your page, that they're not seeing the same content, or it doesn't matter?
They said, and I heard this too, like, if your friends are your friends and they like your like page, they're not really, if they really like your content, they're not going to be annoyed that they see it twice. It's not going to be like a huge deal to them.
What about?
I don't remember who I heard that from, but, share it. Yeah, I think.
Honestly,
I mean-
what I've been seeing lately is
Oh, there you go.
if I share it and share it from my like page to my personal page, it actually boosts the difference, because I've kind of run that to see the difference in how many feeds it hits if I don't share it versus sharing it on my personal page. And the difference is it reaches between 200 and 400 people if I don't share it, but if I share it, I can reach over 1,000 people.
Wow.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I want to read you guys something that was in the wall really fast that I think is going to help it helped me. Jimmy Hayes Nelson, if you guys know him, and how many of you guys know him? Okay. I think Carolyn likes him, right, Carolyn? Jimmy Hayes Nelson. He's an Insanity. He's a top coach. I thought this was really cool. A pretty cool post in the wall. I like to think that everyone here has their stuff together, and this is coming from a 10-star coach, guys, okay? Nobody is a hot mess like I usually am, but the more leaders I talk to, the more I realize most of us are just trying to figure this thing out. We weren't born Beachbody coaches or born leaders. We found this opportunity, and we are doing our best to make the best of it. Jimmy Hayes Nelson spoke at our Super Saturday, and I don't think he even realizes how much he set me free. He gave us permission that a lot of us seem to have been waiting for to do this business our way, a way that works for us. He also shared a simple thought that completely transformed my thought process. He said, I am only looking for people who are looking for me, and talked about being our authentic selves on social media. It freed me because I realized how much I have been trying to keep up with the Joneses of Beachbody, trying to have sponsored ads like her and a website like her and a free clean eating group like her and Instagram like Janelle. I was trying too hard to be everyone else that I haven't been authentic to who I really am. I am freaking enough, not just as a person, but as a coach and a leader. I want to extend these thoughts because if you are a newer 5-star coach like myself and still trying to fit in or keep up, I want to give you the same permission that Jimmy gave me. Jimmy gave me the permission to unapologize me, whatever. In just a few days, I cannot begin to explain how free I feel. So be you, be awesome. Don't apologize. Everyone is here because of the individuals that we are, not because we fit in a mold.
That's awesome.
So, yeah. So if you are one of those people like me that get overwhelmed with like, this coach is doing a like page and I am not a like page person yet. My strong point is my personal page. I have had such success with that. And, you know, I freak out because I'm not paying for ads like I should, or I'm not doing this like I should. And oh my God, now they're talking that Pinterest is it. And oh my God, now Snapchat. Holy crap, I cannot figure that out, by the way. And I'm just like all over the place. Quit doing that. Do not get, is any of you guys like that? Or am I the only one?
No, I am. Oh, I am.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
Don't do it. Do what works for you. I do pay. Quit following and something that what is her name? She's a top coach, Alicia Silverman. I loved one of her videos. She said quit following top coaches. Stop it. Stop following top coaches. She goes, I was struggling in my business. And it's because I was following top coaches. She goes, I love them. I want to take advice from them. But I compared myself to them and I got overwhelmed. Stop doing it. Do what's working for you. You know, and I thought that was pretty awesome. And she said when she did that and became herself, because she thought she had to be blonde and a bombshell dynasty like all these other blondes and this. And she said, I tried to be that way and have my nails done every day. And I had to. She was like, that wasn't me. And when I stopped following them and quit worrying about it, and she dyed her hair purple and got tattoos everywhere, and she was like, guess what? I became a 15-star diamond coach because and top 10, because she started to be herself. So be yourself. Don't be like anybody else. And, you know, tell your struggles and your journey. You cannot be a successful coach if you are not telling your struggles and your journey. Like, that's a really hard one, I know. But if you struggle with postpartum depression, or you struggle with binge eating, or you struggle with alcohol, whatever it is, you got to start talking about that, because people are your business will blow up if you start being real and talking about your struggles.
You know,
nobody can relate.
About Jimmy Hayes Nelson. Remember last summer when he talked about getting hit at Summit because he was drunk?
Yeah.
He
has a drinking problem.
His page blew up after that.
Yeah.
I mean,
because guess what? Somebody that they thought was perfect, they're like, oh my God. Like, how many of you guys have seen that perfect mom before or something, and you're like, I just want to be like her. I want to be a coach like her. I want to do this like her. And then all of a sudden you hear some gossip about her that she freaking is doing this and that. And you're like, oh, she's not perfect. Like, it's like you can relate to that. You can relate to that. So don't be perfect on social media, because nobody can relate to perfection. If your life is always perfect on social media, nobody's going to go to you because they are going to be intimidated.
Yes, exactly.
That's the truth.
Yep.
Yeah.
Totally true. Okay, so we got about 10, 15 minutes left. Do we have any more questions? Anybody? Okay. Hold on. Let me unmute you. I can unmute you, Tracy. Hold on.
Somebody's like, please don't ask Brandy a question because she just does not shut up.
Okay, you're unmuted, Tracy. Go ahed. Oh, she froze.
Sorry?
Go ahead. You froze a little bit, but you're okay now. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So when you're talking to people and you've got your question and you're like, hey, how you doing? And they give you their answer, where do you go from there? Because I'm stuck on a whole bunch of people that are just like, you know.
Are they not replying back? Or?
Well, they're replying and you say, hey, how are you? How's your family? What do you do for a living? And do the form. And then where do you go from there? Like, I know you're supposed to message.
Are you following people that you have something in common with?
Yes. They're
What's-
moms of kids the same age as mine. Most of them.
Brandy? I don't have kids, so I can't help you there.
I mean, I struggle with, I was just telling Carolyn and, I struggle with this a little bit myself. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, where do I go from here? Because I usually know this, but, I just keep, I know sometimes I get stuck, but I just keep, okay, so let's say you message a mom and you've seen her at the school. I don't know. Give me an example of a girl that you messaged. Like you just said, hey, or.
I just said, hey, how old are your kids? What do you do for work? What do you do in your spare time? And it's like, she answers all that, and it's just like, I don't know what else to say.
Do you know her personally? Like,
No.
okay. This is my suggestion now, Carolyn. You totally if you don't know her personally, okay. I like forming. Yes, forming is the thing, right? But sometimes forming can look too scripted. Like, I think you want to form definitely, but you, like I said, be a little bit of a Facebook stalker and start liking her stuff. Start liking and commenting on her stuff. You have to start, I really do think before you start cold inviting somebody, you need to start acting interested in their stuff on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that I've not been doing either. But you really need to show an interest in them as a person. Like, start liking their stuff and commenting every day on their stuff. And then I can promise you, if you're doing that, you're building a relationship. That's forming. And then there's going to come a time when you are going to feel the need to message her, and it's going to be easy because you've already kind of built that relationship. Because if you are commenting on her stuff and liking her stuff, and oh my God, my daughter's the same age, they're, then you're going to have, when you get on there, it's not going to be so like, what do we talk about? That kind of thing.
Okay.
I think, does that help?
It does, yeah.
I want to say something else too. I would go and besides moms that have kids that are the same age as yours, you've got to have other interests out there too. I mean, maybe you like horses, or maybe you like crocheting or whatever. Get in some groups where you can start talking with other people who have the same interests as you and build relationships that way too.
Okay.
And it doesn't, you don't have to get in groups that are fitness related. In fact, I wouldn't even recommend that because there's going to be other Beachbody coaches in there trying to do the same thing. So don't even do that. Find some interest.
No.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What brand?
Yeah, you're right. So don't dare bring up Beachbody in there. No.
Yeah. Don't go there.
I will tell you something that is my secret, my team secret, and I kind of got busted by the group once, but it's okay because I'm following her rules now. But Jilly and Michael's group, okay, my coaches know this. And Amy and Jill, whoever posts in there, you need to listen to me because I got busted, by the way, for not posting my picture in the right place to post my picture. But I never said Beachbody, never ever once said Shakeology. If somebody says, does anybody have, what shake should I be drinking? I see all of these Beachbody coaches and I'm like, oh my God, you guys don't do that. All these Beachbody coaches saying, oh my God, I'm a coach, I sell Shakeology, or oh my God, no, you got to drink Shakeology. And I'm like, no. Right then and there, people can read right through you. I don't say crap. I like it, and then I add her as a friend. That's it. She's going to start to see what I do. And what is the cool thing? By posting in that page every single day, my after workout picture, and I make sure that it is, and my coaches are really good about this now because I've noticed they're doing it too. I make sure that I put a very positive, I think one of my posts was hilarious. It was like I was doing squats and I put my burst mode up and I had a really okay picture of my butt, I guess. And it said, work that ass. So I can't remember. So when your ex-boyfriend sees you, I can't remember what it said, but it's hilarious. I got 200 and some likes in that page. What is really cool is a lot of those coaches might not start adding me as coaches. Those people in that group don't add me as friends, but what they do is they start to follow me. I have so many followers from that group, it's not even funny. I've signed 2 coaches from that group in the last 3 months. 2. And one of them from Canada. And I did not come to her. She came to me. So make sure you post your after workout picture with a motivational, inspiring post. You know, just do a 22-minute hardcore. Like, they're going to kick you out of that group, let me tell you. Just post your after workout picture and go to Pinterest if you don't have an inspirational thing to say that day. Go to Pinterest and find something that, you know, would make somebody else feel good. And you're going to start to get people following you and liking your stuff. Promise you it works. Ask to Amy. You do it and it works, doesn't it? I bet people start to follow you. Yeah, they do. So, yeah, that's a great thing about the beauty of groups. Just make sure you don't dare say the word Beachbody. Never, ever, ever, ever. Or Shakeology. Then Jillian, my girls, holy crap, no.
I had that issue too, and I think it was Biggest Loser group. Oh my God, those people were ruthless, and this was like 5 years ago. Oh my gosh, you can't post that you're a Beachbody coach.
No, never. You have to. I love this, but you have to work this business, and this is so true. And if you wake up every morning, and I know this might sound a little corny to some of you, but before I'm talking to somebody, maybe you don't pray, maybe you do say something inspirational, I say a little prayer. And I don't worry about that person. If they're not going to order from me or they go to a different coach, I just say, God, if they're going to be, like the girl from Canada, she was going to sign with Christine Dwyer, but she signed with me instead. If I would have freaked out about that for 2 weeks while Christine Dwyer was trying to get her too, I would have been a hot mess. But instead, I said, God, this is in your hands. I am just going to be the best coach to her. And I told her, you know, this is your decision. I want you to make the best decision for you. I didn't worry about it. If she is meant to be mine, she will sign with me. I really believe in that. So you have to wake up every morning and work this business with a servant's heart. You have to think, how am I going to help 3 people today? Not say, how am I going to sell 10 challenge packs today? No. How am I going to help 3 people just like me today? If you say that, and maybe you don't pray, maybe you just the universe, whatever, you say, hey, have a good spirit about it. I promise you, people are going to start coming to you. You're not going to have to be, you know, they're going to come to you. It really does work. You know, that's kind of the one thing I say every day. I'm going to work this business with a servant's heart. I heard that at Summit, and it stuck with me. It stuck with me because Summer Tucker said something that stuck with me too. She said, people just want to be loved on. People don't want to be told what to do all the time. They don't want to say, no, don't you dare drink Body by Shakeology is it. Or no, I can't believe you're doing that workout. People just want to be loved on. So you really have to be in this business. You have to be considerate and sincere, and you have to love on people. You have to love on their posts. If you see somebody struggling with weight really bad, and maybe they're doing a workout that you're like, oh, you still comment and you still like and you encourage that person every single day. If you do those things, blessings and coaches and customers are going to come to you. That's how this business works. But if you go in and you're salesy and you're just like, it's going to be hard to make it. Trust me, I've done that before.
Yeah.
I've done that. And I'm sure that doesn't help anybody, but
yeah,
it's just things I've learned. It's things I've learned. You can't make, you want to be a diamond coach, start talking like a diamond coach, start acting like a diamond coach. Hold your head up high. Be a leader. You're already a leader. Be a leader. That means you have to hit Success Club no matter what. 5 at least. It's a non-negotiable for me. I have been asked Carolyn at 9 at 11:45 the last day of the month before I hit 10. It is a non-negotiable. Yeah. You have to set that example for your team. If you're not doing personal development, they're not going to do personal development. If you don't listen to National Wake Up Call, they're not going to listen to National Wake Up Call. So number 1, be a leader and start leading. And, by doing that personal development in your posts and stuff, it's going to come out that you're doing personal development because you're just going to be a better person. And the right people are going to come to you.
And the personal development gives you stuff to post about too.
Yeah. That changed my business. That changed my business. Jenny Swisher said it best. She said, if you don't know what to post every day on social media, then you're not doing enough personal development.
Right.
If you are one of them coaches that says, I don't know what to post, then you're not doing enough personal development. I am the kind of girl that I have to do it all day long. I mean, I walk around my house with earbuds in my ears. I'm not kidding. What you put into your brain, what you put into your brain and what you say about yourself. If you say, I'll never be a diamond coach, you probably will never be a diamond coach. But if you start saying, I'm going to be a 10-star diamond coach, you're going to be a 10-star diamond coach.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, that's right. Fake. And Janelle, who said that? Was it Janelle Summers or no? Anita Myron. She was like, I was not even an Emerald coach, but I started talking like I already was a 15-star diamond coach. And I started talking on those social media like my team was rocking it out.
Right.
She's like, I might have had just one coach, but we were rocking it out. I didn't just say, I just have one coach, No, I put it out there that my team is awesome, and I let people know. And she goes, when you start talking like you are there, you're going to be there very soon.
Yeah.
What you say, what you say every day about yourself becomes your reality. Trust me, I know this.
Okay, well, we are about having to cut off. So I think we're going to end it here. Unless anybody has anything to say real quick. Anybody? Nope.
If you guys have questions or anything, feel free to message us if you're not friends with us.
Or post in the group. Post under the days. Post. If you have questions, or you can message us, whatever. Oh, all right. We're all done.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.